November 4th, National Candy Day. It's today. I thought it was yesterday. I know the other day I said, oh, it's tomorrow, and it wasn't. It was Sandwich Day yesterday. Today is Candy Day. So, what are we doing for Candy Day? Okay. Well, one of my favorite candies in the whole world is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. And even more than a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is a white chocolate Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, because I love me some white chocolate. So, I had seen this video, you know, one of those fast videos you see in a minute, you know, on Facebook, that you can make something, whatever. Well, they had this white chocolate looking Reese's Peanut Butter Cup thing you make. The only thing is, it's not peanut butter on the inside, it's pumpkin spice filling thing inside. And I thought, okay, it's pumpkin season. It's white chocolate though, so that might save the whole thing. And we'll see. Chocolate and pumpkin has been going around lately, so I don't know if that's a great combination or not, but we're going to find out, okay? Anyway, so it's not too many things. Now, I did try to do this one last week for Pumpkin Day, and then we wound up making those soft pumpkin cookies, which I'm so glad I did because they were amazing. So I'm glad this kind of went to crap and we did that instead. But we're back to try it again today. What we did wrong, or what we think went wrong the other day when we tried it, was we tried using regular white chocolate. That didn't seem to work. It was seizing up and it turned into a big mess. So I went and got these candy melts, which are specifically for making candy. Hoping that they melt a little better and everything else. I got my double boiler thing going here because I prefer that technique rather than doing it in the microwave. Some people like to do it in the microwave and melt it down. That didn't seem to go over too well for me. I prefer this. So anyway, I'm going to tell you what you need for your filling in a minute. Let's start first. Jump right in. I can never get these damn bags open. Take a bag of your melts and put them into your double boiler and start melting those down, okay? Because you're going to need that first. Then get a muffin tin ready. I have my silicone one here. And put in some of those cupcake liners. Try to get the foil lined ones because they're a little stiffer than just the plain paper ones. So I think that might help keep the shape a little better. Because when it comes out, it'll look like a peanut butter cup. Okay, so just start melting your chocolate and get that down. I'll tell you what you need for the filling in the meantime, and we'll be right back. Okay, for our filling today, we'll need 2/3 cups of crushed graham crackers, a 1/4 cup of pumpkin, a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, a teaspoon of powdered sugar, 1 ounce of cream cheese, and a 1/2 cup of white chocolate. Still not working the way it's supposed to, but I'm making do. I took my white chocolate, didn't melt it. In the video, you watch this video and they're like spooning it like it looks like milk. It's so melted. It doesn't work like that, or at least mine doesn't work like that. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but I managed to soften it up enough to scoop it into each of the molds and just kind of press it down with the spoon and just make a bottom layer. This has to go into the freezer because this has to harden up. We'll melt a little bit more chocolate. We're going to try the microwave method this time, because we need a little bit to add to our filling, okay, which we'll be right back to do that. Okay, so let's put the filling together for this. I'm kind of getting the hang of this white chocolate thing, I think, because this melted a little bit better. Put your white chocolate in here. This is the measurements that I gave you that I said you needed, okay? I think it's a 1/2 cup. You're going to add to that your graham cracker crumbs, your pumpkin. Make sure, again, you're using real 100% pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling. What was that? Powdered sugar, cream cheese, and pumpkin pie spice. Everybody. Do you see how much I hate making candy? I'm dropping stuff in here and there, everywhere. I gotta get this pumpkin pie spice in there. Okay? Can't wait for this day to be over. Next time I'm just going to buy a Hershey bar and call it a day. Alright, so mix this, puree this together, and this is our filling for our candy. And then once you have that blended together, you get this peanut butter looking mixture, okay? Now, more of the fun stuff that you know I love, I gotta get out a piping bag. A piping bag. Alrighty, we gotta put this in, because this we're gonna have to pipe. I don't think we can, if you want it to come out looking the right way, like a peanut butter cup where you just see the chocolate on the outside, you don't see the whatever's on the filling on the outside of the peanut butter cup. So we're gonna need to pipe this. Alrighty, be back with a piping bag and our stuff out of the freezer. Okay, so they've rehardened. It takes like 15 minutes and your chocolate rehardens in your molds here. Here's my filling in my bag here, and I'm just going to put a dollop, or no tip on this because I don't want to deal with clogged tips. I have the rest of my microwave white chocolate melting in there. Okay, so you just want to keep it in the center because you want to be able to put the chocolate all around the outside to cover the filling completely, okay? It should look like that once you put your filling down. See how it's kind of in the center of each of them? So that way when you pour the rest of the chocolate, it's going to completely cover that filling. Just waiting for my chocolate to be done. Okay, I think I finally figured out the secret of this chocolate thing on how you're supposed to melt it down. So let's just hope it works. So now you're just going to spoon it over the rest of this here, over your filling, okay? So you're basically enclosing that filling and making a quasi cup. Quasi peanut butter cup with no peanut butter. Okay? Now, it's still not as liquidy as they make it look in the video, but at least it's somewhat workable. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just try to use my spoon to make sure that we spread that out and cover the whole top and try to make it as flat as possible so it looks like a cup, like a flat, perfect cup. But if it's not perfect, it's okay. And if some of the pumpkin peeks through, well, so be it. We're going to put this back in the freezer and reharden this whole thing anyway. I wonder if I tap this. No, that ain't going to work. Alright, so just keep spreading this out. So I took one out of the freezer. We're going to unwrap it. Looks like a fat peanut butter cup. See, it kind of joint, you can see where the chocolate joint, I mean, you just have to make sure you have enough chocolate. I mean, I had enough to kind of cover them all, but see, it didn't come out real flat on the top. You can see some of the pumpkin there and stuff, but I don't care. So let's just cut this in half and take a look at the inside. See? Looks just like a real deal. Now let's give it a taste. Well, the filling's really good. Very pumpkiny. Does it go with the white chocolate? Yeah. The white chocolate adds a lot of sweetness to it, which is why I like white chocolate. But it definitely goes together. Hey, it's a fun idea for Candy Day. You could actually make your own peanut butter cups, just make a peanut butter filling rather than the pumpkin. Probably just swap out peanut butter for pumpkin and you'd have exactly what you need, because the graham crackers would make your filling kind of stiff. Alrighty? Candy Day, we survived. Would I do this one again? Probably not. It's just too much work. Candy is just too much work for what it is, considering you can go to the store and you can buy candy for nothing, for pennies. And to make these, for all the ingredients you got to get to make these, and then all the work you got to do to make these, to me, not worth it. But anyway, do what you want today. Just have some candy. You know what? Post a picture of you eating your favorite candy, or just a picture of your favorite candy. Let's see how many people respond and we see what kind of choices people like. Pick your favorite candy and post a picture. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.